Hello Diana and all of my friends. I am Hans. Today I want to talk about body replacement. So, what can we do with it? I always think about this question. I still remember that was a remarkable day. In 2008, May 12th, there was a devastating disaster happened in Wenchuan, Sichuan province, China. And 374,643 people were injured in that earthquake. There are increasing number of people lose their legs, and hands, and they become physical disability. I think their life was falling apart, because they lose their legs and hands. They can't do so many things in their life. If they lose their hands, they can't write. They even cannot write. That was so terrible. They can't play the computer games. I can't imagine that. So, before we have body replacement technology, I want to use an example from ancient China. Look at this picture. This is Sun Bing. Is a very famous Chinese military theorist in the 4th century BC in China. And although he shows good intelligence when he was a little boy, he had been farmed by some bad guys, and he full of ambition. He want to do something for his country, but he can't practice his own idea to be relaxed. So because of we don't have body replacement technology, he can't have some artificial replacements. So this was so terrible. And next, I will introduce my friend Lambert to use another example. Okay, so next I want to talk about artificial intelligence. Have you ever thought that maybe one day we don't need our body, we can just put our idea and our memory into some machine, into our books, and we can live in that books, and we can have internal life. We can live forever. So that was not unbelievable. So my topic was divided into 3 parts. And first, I want to talk about the meaning of artificial intelligence. So what is the meaning of artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is the intelligence exhibited by machines or software. So such as our phone is artificial intelligence. And look at this one. Oh my god, just wait. Such as our phone, we can say hello to him. Such as our his Caesar. Hello.
Sorry, I'm having trouble with the connection.
It can it didn't have its own idea, but it can have a conversation with us. So I think the aim of artificial intelligence, the final aim of artificial intelligence is artificial general intelligence. It also called strong artificial intelligence. It has reasoning and problem-solving ability. And it's the meaning of that is the intelligence of a machine that could successfully perform any intellectual task that a human being can. So as our robot, it can help us do something, such as it can help us check out, it can do some physical works for us. So I think in the future, with visual reality, visual reality refers to computer technologies that use software to generate realistic images. So with visual reality and artificial intelligence, we don't need our body. We can put our idea and our mind and our memory into some machine, and we can live in that machine and have our own world in that machine. We can live forever. So it looks unbelievable, but I want to use an example to explain this idea. I want to talk about internal life plan by this guy. Although I don't know how to pronounce this name. He's a rural people. He's a very rich, and he want to have internal life. So he started this plan. It also called Avenda plan. Do you know Avenda? A very famous movie. In American. So he have a foundation, and he thinks we have 3 steps to get internal life. At first, the first steps is we can control robots by human brain. At first, we need control robots by human brain. It is not really difficult, because nowadays we can control most of robots by some machine, and maybe in the future we can control robots by our brain. And the second means transplant human brain to robots. That is really difficult, but he thinks maybe in the 10 years later we can have this technique. This means we can transplant, and first I think maybe nowadays we can transplant our brain to another guy's brain. I remember it has an example in Russia. Also in Russia, the first surgeon practice. But I don't know it's successful or not. If we can transplant human brain to robots, and then we can start the third steps. Abandon the surgery, put conscience and memory into the robots. I think it is really complicated and unbelievable. But in the future, who can see everything? I think everything will become true. I think in the future. So I think I have a feel of ambition and feel of hoping for this internal life plan. I think we can just see it. So finally, I want to talk about the arguments. The arguments with internal life and with this artificial intelligence. Because artificial intelligence serves for people. But maybe if we created a robot have his own conscience and memory, so it is a robot. I think how to definition human is really important. If the robot has their own idea, has their own ability, has their own conscience, and we put our idea, put our brain, transplant our brain to robot life, I think we kill that robot. I think I kill that human. So that is the argument. So how to definition human? How to definition life? If we use the robot's body, and the robot has his own idea, has his own opinion, has his own memory, I think that was really terrible. I don't want to do that. So, but I think we should have positive attitude about this, because I think technique and science serves for people. We should also take responsibility for science and technique. So that is all my talk. That is all my speech. So next, my friends will introduce next part and give a conclusion to you. Thank you. I'm Hans.